I'm here with Andrew Holmstrom. You're an energy consultant with Arch Electric. Thank you so much for joining me on this roof.
Yeah, happy to be here.
You got to tell us what we're looking at.
We are looking at CH Coakley's project in the making, 300 kilowatt system that's going to work to offset 2 of their electrical services for this building.
Is 300 kilowatt, is that a lot?
It's a pretty big system. Definitely for a business, it's a large system.
The average homeowner's watching. I don't have solar energy, but I think it's super cool. How would you know if you're a good candidate, if your house is a good candidate for solar energy?
So 1, do you consume power?
Yes.
Most people would say yes. 2, do you have an open roof space? Ideally with southern exposure, but east and west works too. And then, if you're using energy in the summer with air conditioning loads, more so in the winter, solar's gonna work better. It can work year round, but that's usually the most ideal trend.
What's the thing that appeals to people most? Is it the idea of saving money?
It's the idea of saving money and just taking control of their cost of energy. So with solar, you're basically locking in a set cost of energy for the life of the system instead of going with the trend of the market. Right now, natural gas has doubled in the past year. Other energy sources are soon to follow.
Do you think we're gonna see more solar power, more solar energy used in Milwaukee?
I think we will. I think too, if you're ever driving around and you start taking a look at the rooftops, you'll see a lot more than you think. But yeah, I think in the next few years, it's gonna just start being a regular sight on most buildings.
Are you having more and more people to connect with you to ask about it and just inquire, hey, would this work for our business, for my home?
Yeah, everyone's really curious about it, and then we just try to provide whatever information we can with the knowledge we have to give them the tools to make the decision themselves.
So let's say you're this business and you're doing this massive, what looks like a massive project to me. When is it gonna pay off? So you make this investment, when's it gonna pay for itself?
So the system on this roof is actually connected to 2 services. The system 1 is going to pay off in less than 5 years, and system 2 is going to pay off in less than 6.
No way.
Yeah, yes
Less
way.
than 5 or 6 years?
Yep.
I think that's pretty incredible.
I think so too.
You gotta feel pretty good about what you do, not just for the fact that it saves homeowners and businesses money, but also it's better for the environment. We're using the sun.
Yeah, for me it's a big community thing because we're a Wisconsin company. I live here, I love it here, I love Milwaukee, and so to be able to connect with the community and help them have the resources to take control of their energy cost and their future, it's really great.
So I'm curious, you think about sunny states like California and they've been way into solar for a while. How is Wisconsin doing?
So we use the 5-year rule. Anytime something happens in California, we got about 5 years till it hits us here. So California is already in their solar boom and it's kind of on the downtrend, and we're just ramping up.
We're getting going. You got to feel good about that.
Yeah, it's great. The technology is always improving. Here we have bifacial solar panels, so they produce on the front and back. So when we've got snow on the ground and snow on the front, they can still produce power in the winter months.
That's cool too.
Yeah, and with this white roof, it's artificial snow, so.
It already looks like winter up here.
Yeah.
What do people say when their panels are installed and they're ready to go with solar power?
I've seen a lot of things. Usually it's the big smile when we flip that switch for the first time and they're producing free power coming from the sun.
That is so cool. So I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you have solar energy at your house?
I do. I have an off-grid garage.
Do you feel like the coolest person in the neighborhood?
When somebody comes over and I can turn on the TV and the space heater and there's no connection to the grid, I feel pretty cool. I won't lie.
I bet.